went to work as normal, had lunch with all my coworkers and everything, and got on my bike. I made the right turn to head to my apartment, and about a quarter mile down the road, someone pulled out in front of me who didn't see me, and I had a crash, and don't remember anything after that until waking up in the hospital the next day. Didn't really talk about things initially, just kind of, I was able to at least see the extent of the situation. And after trying to move and not being able, I just kind of realized internally what had happened as far as sustaining a spinal cord injury. So the realization was more from within than being told by someone what happened.
I spent about 3.5 weeks in the ICU, and then I came to RIM for my inpatient rehab. I was an inpatient. I started attending the spinal cord injury roundtable meetings, and that's how I got to meet some other people, like in the sports program, for example. And through them was when I kind of got to know about the RIM Foundation. The RIM Foundation used to go to an event called Thunder in the Valley, which is basically a Paralympic event, for people with various injuries to get involved in a variety of different sports. I thought it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was another great way to meet people and get involved. I did track and field in high school, so it was really cool to get back into that. I saw a flyer, I think, during one of the spinal cord injury roundtable meetings, and I decided to give it a try. Yoga is not something I really practiced before, but I met Becky and decided to try it out, and I just really enjoyed it, and I just kept coming back every week, and now I've been doing it for 2.5 years now. Yoga is just so beneficial in so many aspects. I mean, the mindfulness aspect is really beneficial for me. Breathing exercises, since I had lung damage in my accident, the breathing exercise has been really helpful as far as that type of recovery in that aspect. And then, of course, the stretching has helped with mobility and core strength. During COVID, for example, I couldn't go to physical therapy, and the only thing I had was yoga. That was the one part of my routine that didn't change, which is great, because that's for about 3 months, that was all I had.
Start on that machine, do some stretching to those shoulders. If that sounds good to you? Okay, perfect, let's do that.
It's huge, being active, participating in these sports, and also being active, within the community and being around others who, might have a similar injury as mine. Being able to spend time with them and share experiences has been really helpful. It makes, the feeling of togetherness, I think, is really important too. Because I think, if an injury is catastrophic as a spinal cord injury, the feeling of being alone is, that can be devastating.
Yoga is so beneficial in so many ways, and some of the positions that we go through can simulate some of the movements that you do on a motorcycle. It's been really helpful in my recovery, and certainly helped me on the bike as far as core strength and being able to meet the physical demands of riding a motorcycle fast on a racetrack.